your mom have a sweet tooth? Give her what she loves this Mother's Day with a homemade almond cake.
Yes.
Yum. Yum. Chef Rebecca's back with us. And you're going to show us how to do it.
Yes. This is a surprisingly easy cake.
That's what I need.
Yes. It's very easy, and, you know, it really helps to have a good mixer. I will say
That's
that.
what I don't have.
Oh, well, you must invest in a mixer there. Yeah, this is great. So it's very simple, like I said. So we're going to start. We just took some egg yolks and some sugar and basically just mixed it. So I'm just going to give it a little bit more of a mix here. So we're just going to mix this until it's kind of a pale yellow and kind of fluffy. And at that point, we're going to add a little bit of almond extract.
Love it.
And just, you know, you don't need to add a lot of almond extract. So a little bit.
I would have to measure it out and be like,
Well, you're supposed to.
When you're a chef like you are.
I'm kind of eyeballing
You can eyeball it and you can do it right.
And then we're also going to add some citrus zest. And the zest is basically, it's just the yellow part.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that exactly.
Right, they're throwing peels.
Yeah, peels
really, the best tool for that is one of these microplane zesters where you just take off the yellow part. You don't want to get any of the white underneath because that stuff is bitter.
Gotcha.
So we're actually going to throw in a little bit of orange.
Ooh, that smells good.
I know, doesn't it smell delicious? Nice and fresh. So a little bit of orange zest and a little bit of the lemon zest. So we're going to put that in there. Very nice. Okay. So we're just going to mix that in very quickly. And just to incorporate really quickly. There we go. And then...
Oh, I smell the almond, too.
I know. And then we're going to actually, more almond. This is ground almonds. So this is just ground in a food processor.
Now, where do you find those?
Well, you can buy almond flour, or you can just take almonds, put them in your food processor, and pulse it until you get this. Yes.
That would come out at that consistency?
Yes. You just need to kind of, you know, make sure it's this consistency. But this is what makes this cake a flourless cake. So... It's actually an adaptation of a Spanish cake recipe. So this was gluten-free before it was cool. But, you know, this is the only...
It was gluten-free before gluten-free was cool.
So we're just going to add almond mixture in there. And so this is where you get the body of the cake. Okay, so now what we've done in a little bit in advance here, we've whipped some egg whites to a stiff peak, and so that means they're very, very fluffy. And the skill factor here is the folding technique that we're going to be using. So we're going to fold the egg whites into the almond mixture, and that's going to give us our cake batter. Okay, so we're just going to take that out. And then fold. Do you want to fold?
No.
No? You're not folding?
No folding. I'm not a good folder.
All right. So basically you just kind of fold in your egg whites. And once you fold them all in, you're just going to pour that into our springform pan. It's very sticky at first, so you just kind of have to work at it a little bit. But once you get all of those egg whites, you just kind of cut them right in. And then your cake batter is ready to go in the oven. So my pan here is already floured and buttered, so I use butter and flour. You could use cooking spray and a little bit of flour as well, but you really have to make sure that it's nice and well greased and floured so that your cake doesn't stick. So we're almost ready here.
A springform pan, you can get at any baking store.
Oh, yeah.
Those are pretty common, right?
Exactly. They're very common, and they're not terribly expensive, and you can use them for cheesecakes and other cakes as well. So that's usually what it's used for, is cheesecakes. Okay, so I'm pretty well incorporated here. So I'm going to take my pan, just like that, and get that batter right in there.
So it doesn't have to be, I mean, there's a good consistency there. It doesn't have to be beaten with a...
Exactly.
You can do it by hand. I mean, you fold in, and obviously, but you don't have to do it with a mixer.
No, you don't have to do that with a mixer. In fact, you don't want to do the egg whites with a mixer because it'll cause the cake to fall. You definitely want to use that hand mixing technique so that your cake will puff when it goes in the oven. So we're going to put this in the oven.
Okay.
And then we just so happen to have one that has already been baked. So this one is...
Oh, that looks beautiful.
This is the license we take on television.
All right.
So we can just remove our springform there.
And that's what it looks like coming out, because it looks like there's a little topping on there.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the top, because of the sugar, it kind of gets a little crusty on top there.
All right.
And we're just going to finish it off, and I'm going to make another mess here. We're just going to finish that off with a little bit of powdered sugar.
Beautiful.
And we have a beautiful Mother's Day cake. Now, we also are serving this with a strawberry-rhubarb compote. Super easy. You can make this ahead on the stove. Rhubarb, a little bit of white wine, and strawberries and a little bit of sugar.
You just said the magic words.
I know. So it's all
rhubarb.
Exactly, and then you can give Mom the rest of the wine. So
right, perfect. Is this it?
That's it right there.
Product?
So we've got a little bit of whipped cream on that, and here we've got another plate.
Would you like some, Jay? There's another piece.
Yeah, this one's a bigger piece here. You can take that one.
Oh, thanks.
You playing with my knife over there?
You know what? I have a little.
He has a fetish for knives.
No, it's right. It looks right out of a horror movie.
It's a chef knife.
I know.
So
I love the texture. It's really good.
Yeah. So again, it's gluten-free. It's also delicious. So it's a little bit sweet, and then with any kind of fruit. So you could also serve it with any kind of mixed fruit if you didn't want to do like a specific kind of fruit combo.
Could do raspberries or blueberries or anything like that.
Yep, and we're coming into fruit season in Michigan. So again, utilizing those wonderful local products that we have coming into season right now.
It's fantastic.
It is really good.
Awesome.
So, and if you don't want to take the time to bake a cake for Mom, you can always stop by Busch's and check out our bakery and pick up some flowers. So we've got plenty of options for you.
True. I love the drive in, get your groceries, drive away.
Yes.
The My Way. Busch is My Way. I love that.
Yeah, it's a great program and makes it very easy for folks. So come on in, and it's an easy way to get stuff for Mom and bake a cake.
Thanks, Chef.
It's America's favorite wedding gift.
Exactly. I want to get flames or a skull and crossbones painted.
You have to. Yeah, you got to design it up.
I need it detailed.
Rebecca, good seeing you.
It was nice to see you too.
Thanks for